Logan Duncomb is on campus along with Tamar Bates. The guys are starting. What's it like first getting onto campus when you're a freshman? All right, you're a great, perfect example because you're coming from away. You're not from here. Coming here, going away. Now, Tamar Bates is he's used to that, man. He's at the academy. Yeah. But I'm talking about a kid who's living at home, a normal, from the 1980s. You're playing high school ball and then you're leaving off to college. And that's a long way for you. That's 24. That's a long drive from Miami to here.
And you got to put it this way too. This is kind of, you're going back to the era where it wasn't really common to travel as often, even though I did travel a lot to play and invited, exposure camps, but it wasn't travel like it is today where you go to like a school like an IMG and you're there for 4 to 6 plus months. So funny story, I bypassed playing with USA Basketball my incoming freshman year. We were going to play in a qualifying tournament in Puerto Rico to get to Bloomington. I made the team. Steve Awful was on the committee, was one of the people on the committee. I went out to Colorado Springs. I made the team, and I bypassed it because I wanted to get to Bloomington early to start working out. And it wasn't like we had, again, the workouts that you can do now. I know some schools started June 1 with their whole program, and some schools started like this week. So I got to campus early, and I stayed with one of the managers. I didn't even know what a manager was. So it was kind of cool just being in the summertime, just kind of anticipating what the fall and winter was going to look like.
Now, did you guys ever get to take a trip during your 4 years?
No, that was never even on the horizon. If it was something that they never discussed. But we didn't take that trip. And the only thing I remember about my sophomore, junior year, they started implementing where you can work out for a couple of hours a week with up to 3 players. So they would break up how you did your small group or individual work. You always did individual workouts, but they'll break up the small group stuff for like 30, 45 minutes at a time.
This team is going to have the opportunity to go to the Bahamas in August, August 10th through the 16th. They're scheduled to play 2 games, 13th and 15th against BC Mega from Serbia, which it's always great when you play a team from over there because those guys are usually older. They're more established, which doesn't sound right. It never makes sense to say a team from Serbia is, but trust me.
Right.
They don't have anything to do over there much. I mean, it's like soccer. That's why soccer grew so big in certain places. They had nothing else to do, so they did that, and they got damn good at it. And remember when basketball went international, and all of a sudden these guys were like, "Who in the hell are these guys from Czechoslovakia and Serbia that can play ball?"
I want to share something with you because it was organic, but here is what happened. You had a lot of the coaches from the States who were top minds like Tex winners. They were subcontracted by Brazilian teams, Argentinian teams. So they told them their systems, and it all came from the USA 1992 team. They were all amazed. So those guys started to get some contract. 20 plus years later, you got a lot of people who were understudies, apprentices, helping now those countries become what we're talking about. Now, I'm not trying to say anything other than it was a lot of influence on how we play basketball, but then the teaching points. So I was interested when I found that out. It was a big American influence on them.
How important is this trip for Indiana with 5 new faces, with an entire new offense and defense, an entire new coaching staff, everything? This is basically a brand new team. Even with the kids that are here, this is a brand new team. They get to go down there and play 2 games, number one, and the extra practices. But with the staff, how invaluable is this to the program?
This is monumental because the not only for the system implementation, because you're going to have a lot of exploration. He's going to explore a lot. They're going to what's working, what's not going to work. That sounded good on paper. We got to X that. We got to find a way to alter that. What to me is going to be the key is really the way the players respond to rotations. I think they're going to have a good coach is going to have a good indication on who's probably going to be. Is he going to go 8 deep, 9 deep? I think you're going to get a good feel. And also, you're going to have to get a lot of bugs out because I know I can only imagine there's going to be a lot of testosterone going right now. Guys coming in. I'm coming vying for minutes. We're teammates, but I'm going at you. I'm a tap. You guys haven't been good. I'm coming in to help you get better. You're gonna have guys trying to protect their territory. So you're gonna see all of that, I think, go on. And again, that word Mike talked about, galvanizing. How can you bring it together, create chemistry and camaraderie for high level adjustability, man, every game.